evening. Starring Phil Moss. We're done. Good evening, everyone. How you doing? I got a great show lined up for everyone. Great show. It's a great show. Welcome to the late evening, around dinner time show with Phil Moss. It's great to see everyone here. Yeah. All right. Got a great show lined up for you. Got a great show. Guys. It's going to be an awesome show. Got some great guests. It's going to be a real good show. It was a good show yesterday. It's going to be a good show tomorrow. It's a good show today. Got a great show lined up for you guys. Anyway, have you guys heard? Britney Spears came out with a new single. Anyone hear that? Yeah. No, okay. No. All right. Well, I guess it's called what's it called? I don't have my teleprompter. Till the World Ends. Sorry, I don't pay attention to Britney much. But it's called Till the World Ends, which is very fitting, if you ask me. I could come up with a lot of late-night, cliche, funny jokes about that. I got a few. They're pretty lame, but if you want to hear them. Let's see. Britney Spears will keep coming out with singles till the world ends. That's a good one, right? Britney Spears will continue to ruin the Grammys with her performances till the world ends. Britney Spears will always be in my imagination as a blonde woman, as a bald woman, ever since that one incident, till the world ends. I have no idea why I wrote my entire monologue about Britney Spears. There are much better things to talk about, so we should probably move on. Let me see. We have a few good guests lined up for you tonight. The first one, he's probably getting jittery about right now. He gets kind of excited. But he actually is solely responsible for my mother's weight loss. You all know Lois Moss. So I'd like to welcome to the show Richard Simmons. Please come on, Richard Simmons. Welcome. Sit down. Excited. Excited to be here. I know. It's wonderful. You've been excited for a while, Rich. You should see in the back room. Yeah, was it green? I was just throwing things around. Yeah. Can someone get back there and clean it up? Okay, that'd be awesome. Well, Richard, where have you been? Oh, for the last 20 years. First of all, good to be here, Phil, first off. But last 20 years, I don't know, I got a haircut. We can see that, Rich. Is it okay if I call you Rich? Oh, that's fine, Phil. Okay, it's fine. But I'm sure many of the viewers here and yourself have seen a lot of the new equipment that's coming out on, the exercise on the television. That's right. Okay. For example, the shake weight. Has everybody seen the shake weight? Responsible! That was you. That was me? Richard, that was you? That was me. Why didn't you take more credit for that? That's awesome. I've had my, decade of fun. Yeah. Okay. But, all right. But, the shake weight, I was responsible for that. I've still been making videos. Have you? I have. Just been hiding them, or what? Oh, well, under your desk, actually. Okay. Did you bring any? I brought, half of them. What, the Princess Diaries? That's my personal collection. Well, you said you invented the shake weight. Did you bring any of your inventions here? I did. Actually, we just started a new nutritional blender. Actually, nutritional. It doesn't really depend on what you put in the blender. It's nutrition content. That's obviously up to the user, but okay. But yours is nutritional. It's right, and it runs on all natural power. All natural. You don't need to plug it in. All natural? What do you mean? Like, I don't know, gasoline, nuclear or something? Oil is natural. Nuclear. Okay. All natural nuclear energy blender. Richard Simmons. Why don't you get that out? But you have to move your leg. Oh, sorry. All right.
This, called the ostracized.
It's already got nutritional content in it.
Right? Just drop your oranges in and press the button. Get out of the way.
Looks like it's working.
It must be the storefront one, the model.
You brought us a faulty nuclear-powered alarm.
It speaks for itself, Bill. I swear.
I like your clothes, Rich.
Appropriate to the state.
You never really left the 80s, huh?
The 80s was the greatest decade in history.
Yes, it was.
Shoulder pads, neon leggings, white snake. Yeah, it was the best ever.
How can you deny it?
All right. Okay.
Check out these shoes.
You know it's been like over a decade since we've even had VHS players in our studio, right? Anyway, I'd like to welcome our next guest up.
Well, you don't want to see a tape?
No, can you scoot over, man? We'll watch these later.
Do you want me to do a demonstration for it?
You can dance while we let the next guest up. The next guest I'd like to introduce, it's the all-star of the Moss family band, everyone. Welcome up, Robert Moss. Robert Moss, everyone. The all-star of the Moss family band. Is this on? Yeah, okay. Here you go. Rob.
Hey, thanks, Phil.
Yeah. It's great to have you on the show. How you been?
Do I get paid for this, by the way?
How you been?
You can have a tape.
So, Rob,
Yeah.
first question. You, great drummer or greatest drummer?
Oh, greatest.
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 Robert Moss. I also thought the Moss family band.
I had 8 lessons from C.J. Baki.
You obviously surpassed CJ Fox.
I passed him at lesson 6.
How does it feel to be on stage with that group? I mean, does it feel like they hold you back?
With the Moss Family Band?
Yeah, all those misfits, I guess.
Well, you know, somebody has to hold them together and be the talent for the, leave my show on there. Be the talent to kind of hold everything together.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't understand, Bill, but, you know, what's your dealing with a bunch of people that think they have talent.
Yeah.
It's quite a job.
Yeah.
Quite a job to hold that together.
Yeah. And you clearly do it well.
So I'm obviously a exercise guru, right? And I dress like one. Why aren't you dressed like a drummer? I mean, and you look kind of tight up there. Let me just loosen you up a little bit. You can do some exercises.
So, Rich, why don't you sit down, buddy? So, you've obviously surpassed these guys by now, but who would you say is your biggest inspiration growing up? Buddy Rich, Ringo Starr, John Bonham, Martin Luther? Just I'll throw out some great drummers, just like you.
All the way, you know, when you get right down to it, the person with the most rhythm that actually does more inspirational videos than anyone with rhythm would have to be Richard Simmons.
Just dance.
That means a lot.
Yeah, leave me alone now.
Would you say you're preferred by God? Let's just cut to the chase. Is that why you have all this talent?
Obviously.
Well, that's it. Anyway, you can leave now. I'd like to welcome my next guest to the stage. I didn't really know that he was a minor or chasing after women. I didn't know he was from 1864 until today. But if you could welcome Mark Hepela.
Real professional act you got going on here.
So 1864.
1847.
Oh, you're real old.
47.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 1847. So, what state did you say you lived in?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Middle,
okay.
bottom Illinois.
Talk awfully southern for Illinois, man.
Well, U.S. wasn't that big back then. Southern Illinois was pretty far south.
I don't remember 1847. I don't remember much. When I got my first question here for you. When you picked up Betsy, how did you pick her up? In your BMW? Your horse? Your covered wagon? Like, what did you?
Just a mule. That's all I had there.
And
It was a mule.
you both fit on that mule.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I never got to pick her up. You know, she fell in the pan of mush.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I couldn't really understand what you're saying. All right, you rode a mule.
Did you limp her up before you took her out? You know, do some lunges, stretches.
It's in the line all day. You know?
Yeah, you gotta stretch out for that, right? Okay, so talk about Betsy's dad a little bit for us. He was pretty rude. He's a pretty mean guy, right?
Tom Jones?
Kind of got that vibe
He swore dreadfully.
as I was writing the script while you were doing it.
Was crossed as a she-bear with cubs.
Okay, I have no idea what that means. Are you sure you didn't steal anything, Mark?
Steal anything?
Yeah.
From what?
From him?
Oh.
Because I would have.
Oh.
I steal stuff every time I pick up a girl.
Yeah?
Yep.
I didn't take anything.
Okay, sorry, once again I didn't really understand what you said. You can go now. Really appreciate you and your 1847 times. All right, well, that's it for the show. I'd like to thank our musical guests, Lady Gaga, Johnny Cash, whoever played for Johnny Carson back in the day, and of course, Jesus Christ Superstar, of course, and my guest, Rich over here, Richard Simmons, or Robert Moss. It's been a great show. Well, we'll see you tomorrow night while I finish up on
Exercise.
Come on. Let's go.